pause the game. No. Look at the cutie patootie. Oh. I don't know why she's hanging out with me today. She never hangs out here. It is particularly warm here. Maybe she's just cold. I remember we have to walk through the wilderness a good bit. So we're playing a little bit of Bethesda-esque game while everyone else is talking about Bethesda. How are my ammo's doing? I remember my ammo's not doing too good. Do you think headshots count for anything on these guys? Because the reason why we shoot humans in the head is because of their brain being there, you know? But for many creatures, insectoid creatures, I believe... Uh-oh. Their head sometimes is not. Or their brain, sometimes not, where their head is located. Oh, level up, nice! While we're burning to death. Excellent use of correct descriptors for the game. Learning from the best, clearly. Let's look at our level up. We're gonna level up Persuade. We're gonna be the most persuasive person in all the planets of Halcyon. And we have to be good at lockpicking too. Lockpicking is a very important skill in life. Very, very important, yes. Just gonna... I'm not using their actives at all, so I might as well put money into passives because... yep. That was an active. I don't know about you, but I store my brain in my ass. No judging. No judging. We all have those moments. We all have those moments. It happens to the best of us. The way it jumped in the air. Oh my days. Nice. Yes. I am if you guys are. Oh, you were down. But I am okay now. Available today. Excellent. Is it available on PlayStation though? The reason I keep asking PlayStation is Nate is a PlayStation person. I'd love to sit on the couch and watch him play. Be a nice way to test it. There's going to be controversy over it. Why would there be controversy over Oblivion remaster? Looks like an amazing remaster if it is. Hi Horseman, welcome in. Whoa. Keep your vomit to yourself. Uh-oh. Bad Pokemon! Raptophobia. Repeated encounters with Raptidons has lessened your effectiveness when they're attacking you or your companions. There's no point. I don't think the perks are that amazing, so I feel like it's not, you know, the worst. Is that guy asleep or is it dead? Hello. It's dead. And you're dead. But I did not kill you. It wasn't I who did that. Yeah, but I'm kind of running out of perks, Horseman. A lot of the perks I'm just not going to use. I'm not very battle-esque focused, or I don't know. I'm trying to speak English here. It's a bit difficult. Whoa! What in the ragdoll physics was that? Did you see that giant thing in the air? Hey, it's available on PS5 as of today. Hi, bees. Bees with the knees. How are you keeping? How's your drug dealing shenanigans going? Welcome in, welcome in. I have a game to download. Yes, exciting. Whoop whoop. I'm gonna watch Nate play the game, so I'm gonna see how it's like. We're just talking about the announcement. We're just talking about the Oblivion announcement, bees. It's 50 quids. Oh, it's 55 on Steam. How come it's cheaper on PlayStation? Rigged! Rigged! Oh, sulfur pits doesn't sound good. It had all the platforms and then it says available today. Fair enough. Hi, Arv. Welcome in. Oh, that's on Microsoft Store. I started the Wolf Among Us though, and it's insane. I have Wolf Among Us, but I never played it. I got it as a gift a long time ago, and I haven't gotten around to it. Is it a horror game? It's £50 on the Steam page. Okay, it's €55 for me, so I guess it's just pounds and euros conversions. I see.
I'll keep an eye on things out here.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Okay, my team has left me. We got hit with those tariffs, EU. Yeah, for Deluxe it was €65 as well, yeah. No, it's a detective choice story game. Oh, it's not horror at all? Okay. Okay. I should play it. Why do you say deluxe as if it's D's nuts? Did I? Didn't realize, sorry. It's like Walking Dead, but like Walking Dead is technically a horror story, so is it kind of horror-esque? You say it's detective. Or is it like spooky? This Mk4 gunship operational parameters have exceeded the acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. It's like a murder mystery. Maybe if you get scared of this. There's not like jump scares. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Ah, it's the same devs as the Telltale games. Oh, I should play the Expanse Telltale games after watching a couple of seasons. I should try and check it out then, bees. Worst part of The Walking Dead is always the humans. Okay, I should put it on my list to play. I do own it, and I'm going through all the games I own. So no, I don't think I will be downloading Oblivion or buying it, chat. I have too many games I own, and I need to finish. Hi, Corby. Welcome in. I got it when it came out. Loved it from the get-go. Wait, they're the Expanse games? Yeah, they have it. There's, I don't know if it's Telltale Games or is it Telltale-like. Can anyone confirm or deny the rumors I'm spreading? It's unusual for companies to announce a release on the same day. Yep. This is my first experience of a drop in an announcement of a game. Shoot him down.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably...
She is way too creepily calm.
You can't see this middle finger I'm holding up because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
That engineer is way too eerily calm. Yes, the Expanse game is officially Telltale. Ooh, okay. Maybe I should play it then. I've only seen like 3 seasons of The Expanse. I do need like maybe a bit of a revealer of should I finish... Oh, feck. Should I finish the TV show first? Is this spoiler-esque? We climb up. So chat, you can continue playing Oblivion without spoilers from me. In the sense that I don't think I'll be streaming it for now. Maybe later, but I don't think I'll be playing it. I have too many other games I own, like Wolf Among Us. Oh, retrieve the gunship's targeting module. Who do I give it to? I remember now the story. We have to give it to one of the 2 guys. Or maybe 3. I think maybe there is a 3rd option. Yeah. Sanjar or Graham. Do we give it to the religious cult? Or do we give it to the kind of self-centered politician? Choices, choices, choices. Ouch. Oblivion is 116 gigabytes. Let's go. That's a big ass game. Estimated 3 hours to download? That's not bad. You must have pretty decent internet. Right? For reference, the original was 700 megabytes. No. You're lying. It was less than a gig? Holy god, that's a big... Yeah, have you seen the trailer? Are you planning on playing the Oblivion game? Bad fishy. Okay, so who do we go to, chat? Do we go to the cult or do we go to the... You see, the cult isn't actually that bad with your one as the leader, you know? I'm limited to 12 megabytes a second so I can watch you play Outer World. Aw, thank you. I didn't realize they were remastering it. They've kind of been hinting towards it, bees, for a while, but it was just dropped now. Like, they didn't do a huge announcement. They just said, we're announcing an announcement. And they just did this whole live thing half an hour ago. It just happened live half an hour ago. So I don't think most people knew. There was like a leak, I think. people were ambitious about the leak. I was ambitious. It was going to be Elder Scrolls 6, but I think that was really ambitious, to be honest. I think that was a little bit too ambitious. Hi, Bob. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Do you think the leak was on purpose? Because, like, the leak may... Do you know what I mean? Like, because other... I don't know. I think the leak might be on purpose. What do you think, guys? Nice. I wonder if my computer will... Do you have an... Sorry, I was going to say an ass of a computer, and that sounds so mean. But do you, like, Do you not have an up-to-date graphics card? I have a pretty hefty graphics card. Oh, you do? Okay. But sometimes I worry. Oh, all right. I don't know. Yeah, I've never considered any new game. I've never thought to stop about a new game before. But I think it's because it's a remaster. I don't think you need to worry too much with this game. I would gamble. That's a terrible statement, and I'm probably gonna jinx it.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Could you agree to a truce? Yeah.
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
What graphics card do you have, Bees? But this remaster was all a big project to remove the spotlight from the mod Skyblivion. I have a 40. Oh, wow. You have a better graphics card than I do. I have a 4070 Super. I think a 4080 is better than a 4070 Super. I don't think you got nothing to worry about. You got nothing to worry about.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a Mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon.
Mantipillar.
I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
I don't know if we want to be a Mantipillar. They're kind of... you're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture. The people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board. Pull your head out of your ass, Sanjar. Don't screw this opportunity. Okay, that's a bit too harsh.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Are they not? How did things get so bad between you and the Iconoclasts?
How do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people. But, where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement.
Yeah?
There's a reason now, and I wouldn't trust him again.
It is better, though. Yeah, so the other thing to worry about, I suppose, is the idea that streamers are streaming it as well. So they need the specs to be able to play the game, but also stream it. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's all well, not all, but it's mostly capped at your CPU, usually? Maybe? Yes, no? Oh, thank you so much all for channeling into the horror special. I totally am looking forward to the horror special stream.
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first. Excellent. Her review would be in the Rizzo offices in Cascadia. Bring it to me, and I'll see if she's qualified.
Schmuck. Give the module to Graham. Convince MSI. Wait. You've relayed the promised data back to Phineas. Travel to his lab and speak with him. Wait. Where do I have to travel back to? Oh, Cascadia. There we go. Tofu will be playing a game where she floats around in space in a horror stream. I mean, Outer Wilds would probably be a horror stream, to be fair, technically, but I don't know if that'll be satisfying to you guys as a horror stream. So chances are, you guys can throw in suggestions. A few people have suggested some games, but I was thinking something like The Quiet Place would be a perfect horror stream. I thought you guys would enjoy me keeping my mouth shut or trying to. Otherwise, the screaming will get me. But another thing you guys can do is speak to the horror queen herself while she's here and ask for suggestions on what you guys might think is a very good horror stream game. Oh. Oh. Keep your bunk to yourself.
Everyone all right?
Did you take care of him? Thank you. The term horror is always subjective. That is true. That is true. Ooh, don't mind if I take some cartridge. And a stimulation. Whoops. Sorry. Would not want to stimulate our lotions. Zora. Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make a quick decision. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommend for Employee of the Month! The game Astrometica Subnautica in Space would be truly horror to tofu. Oh, that does sound like horror. Horror suggestions, yes, Drew. If you have anything, let me know. Cecile. Cecile's enthusiasm for Rizzo's products is unmatched, and he displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at our storefronts. Oh my god, Bambi. Have you been here the whole time? I didn't even realize she was here the whole time. Bambi, what are you doing here? Or hang out with me. She never hangs out this much. I wonder what's going on with her today. She seems so lovey. She wants to be like held and stuff. Oh, my camera was a bit out of focus, was it? You guys should have said something. I don't look at myself. You got your cutie patootie. She's the cutest patootist in the world. Let's go into the bigger camera so we can say hello. Bunny, I love you. The love of my life. Easter Bunny? I guess it's really warm in here, so maybe she just came in here because it's so warm. You want to sit on my lap? She's accepting cuddles. Food have been acquired. I need to feed her soon. Aww. She blends in with my top though. Look at this. This is Stealthy Bunzo. Bunny stealth. Physicist being scared of space? Hell yeah! People have always asked, oh, if you had the opportunity to go to space, you know? If Bezos funded my launch, I'll be like, hell nah! I will never step close to space, ever. If Earth is dying, and we all have to jump ship, 07 chat. Leave me behind. Y'all go. Save yourselves. Whoop! bunny. I see nothing. They don't see you because you're blending in. You're the stealthiest bunny we know. Yes. The cutest, stealthiest bunzo. It is very cute how she is hanging out so much today, though. He never hangs out this much. I guess it's very warm. I know, baby. I know. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. We're not climbing up on my back. Ah. Alright. Sorry, got distracted. Back to gaming. Okay, I was out of focus. I didn't realize my camera was so bad. Because I do mess around with the camera a lot. Let me know in future if it is anything like that again. I'll happily fix myself. And make myself the focus and the center of attention. On Blackwood Zora, external datapad. Printing. Please remove your datapad. Okay, then we must travel back to... Oh, I can't travel back? Do I have to exit the building? Is that how it works? Oh, it's because I'm cucumbered. Tiny, toxic, cucumber. $36. Heavy, okay. Heavy. Great hairstyle. Hi, Logitech gal. Welcome in, welcome in. I was wondering why the game wouldn't let me fast travel. It's because I have too many cucumbers. More loot. You do not like the abyss of emptiness? Sounds like normal life. I mean, we get so much enough of it here on Earth. Why would I want to go to space to feel the exact same thing? Again. It's interesting how you can catch, as soon as you load up into a new area in the game, the textures need a bit of loading time.
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I agree.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Okay. Okay, let's go, team. I am a politician. No, what am I? A negotiator. I'm basically trying to make friends with these two guys. And they're very brave people. And it's amazing what astronauts do. And we shouldn't downplay what they are able to do, because what they do is amazing and terrifying and very, very scary. And so, yes. I still think it is terrifying, and I don't think I'd want to do it. Hi, Zora.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush.
Oh?
You know about what happened here, right?
Oh no, guys, I'm going to do a
History
side
of
quest
Amber
within a
Heights?
side quest within a side quest.
Stella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out of town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest.
Oh?
It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. Bet it opens a door.
Thanks for the follow, Ghost. Welcome in. A random door code doesn't sound useful. A random code doesn't sound useful.
Right.
Why
The
did I struggle
access
with that
code to
sentence?
Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code,
All those deaths, Captain. All that blood is on their hands.
Why are we keeping this to
Graham
ourselves?
isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here.
Okay.
The massacre hit him pretty hard.
Oh.
You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now. Especially if this ends up being a dead end.
I don't get what it's so important about this. Don't you have bigger problems?
I surely do. But it's not far. And if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them.
Okay.
Besides,
There
if
was a
it's filled with
practical aspect
valuables
to
from
this.
the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget. I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers. Just a warning. The area is infested
Of
with
course it
Mantisaurs.
is.
I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Oh, shite on a cracker. I'll never finish this planet. Every time I talk to someone, I find a quest. It never ends. It's never over. There is so many quests. It's great. I need to sell some stuff, I think. Oh, workbench? Where? Where's this workbench? I said workbench discovered.
This armor itches something awful.
Marked magazine. In this copy of Dissident Hunter, the hero braves the dangerous hellhole that is Monarch. Numerous editors are scratched into text, and a number of villainous dissidents have had mustaches and hats drawn on them. Stop talking to people now! Sorry, that was a bit aggressive. Oh, there's the workbench. Oh, insufficient bits. Oh, I spent all my bits. It's not good spending all your bits like that. My bits bring all the Mantisaurs to the yard? Does that make sense? Do we want Mantisaurs in my yard? I don't think so. I don't think those are good things. Hey, potato peeler. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me right back in. Exactly. Exactly. Which path is better to get to this outpost access? Oh, I think I actually went the wrong way. I need to go a different way. Yeah, much better. Nice. I'm back. Welcome in, Mint. You missed so much Bambi content. She's right here with us today. She is very good and well behaved, and she's hanging out. She did some big stretches and big yawns with us today. I was saying that I started Twilight Princess as well. I installed the Wii a few days ago. And I started Twilight Princess yesterday. That game is so annoying, I swear. Nice. If you enjoyed Zelda, I don't know if you have the Switch, but the two new Zeldas are Highly recommend. I think one of them won Game of the Year. Am I right in saying that? That the new Zeldas that are on Switch have had one Game of the Year? That's terrible grammar. Bambi! Yeah, Bambi showing up in snippets. I do need to feed her soon. What time is it? It is almost 5 o'clock. We need to feed her. Between 5 and 6. Rekka's room studio is accessible. Alright, let's enter here. Hello! Hello! Don't mind me. I'm just stealing some loot. Oh. Ooh, an eye patch. Interesting how I take off the eye patch from him and he still has it on. Maybe that's not that interesting to you guys. Oh. I picked up too much gear. Let me just quickly get rid of it so that, what is this? 26, 26. And it's light and medium. Depending on his injury, it might be better if they left it on. True, true. Okay, I know the armor is shit, but look how cool we look. Look at that, guys. How cool do we look? I think I should keep it on. Too cool for school. Hi, Panda Boxer. Welcome in. Thanks. I'll do my best to try and have a good stream.
Welcome back. You find anything out there? Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's...
Oh.
a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate code.
What?
Yeah. He did. He really did. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Look, I need to think. Plan. Figure out if I should talk to him or shoot him. Or both. Just don't give him the module yet. Give me a little time. I'll meet you at his place.
Damn.
Go take a walk, Captain. I'll find you once my head's out.
Damn. Why would he do that? Your anniversary of following me, Mince, is probably a landmark for us getting Bambi, I think. Well, I don't understand why he did that, though. Can I sell stuff to the vending machine? I can! Let's go! Man, some of these food and snacks I actually would love to try. I don't know what to use these things for. Junk. Just sell junk. Journal. Guess we go to Graham now. Money, ideology, conscience, or ego are usually the candidates. Also, sauce streamer. Aw. You wouldn't have known about Twitch either, yeah. Oh, maybe so she said, I'll come back later and we'll meet with Graham. But Graham is there by himself, so I should run away, I think, maybe? Like, leave the whole camp and come back? I'll just step outside really quickly and back in again. I don't know if that resets the game. I think that's what I meant to do. Taste the freedom. Spacer's choice. Do we really have choice, though? Isn't that the whole debacle? That we don't actually have choice and free will is not true. It's not real. Oh.
Captain,
Yeah,
we should chat.
I was right in
Graham's
reloading.
got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
Signed my free will away when I linked my name on the moderator contract. I'm with you. Let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
She's a good leader. I don't know if I particularly stand by their ideologies, but the whole thing of keeping everyone alive and stuff.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
Slappy.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
I'm sorry, Graham, but Zora's taken over. Stand down, Graham. We aren't here to argue. We're here to act.
Yes, we are acting. On Stellar Bay. What's this about?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops
Hi,
took
Alex.
orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Blasphemer, what a word. Is Tofu getting sniffles? Yeah, I thought I was gonna sneeze there for a second, but I'm okay now. How is Outer Worlds? It's really good. I think we're finding a middle ground between two factions, but I could be wrong. Let's get on with it, Zora. I think she'll be a better leader. You're about to take over a planet. You can't handle that responsibility. I do. She's got the best interest of Iconoclasts at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined.
I haven't
because
seen
believed
Bambi
that you were
sneeze
in it
yet.
For the Iconoclasts, that you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Sorry to pause the game. No. Look at the cutie patootie. Oh. I don't know why she's hanging out with me today. She never hangs out here. It is particularly warm here. Maybe she's just cold. Yeah, she's just snoozing. Oh, we kind of woke her up there, I think, talking about her. Is your titty crossly? I could just eat you alive. Sorry. Sorry for that. I need to set up the camera where we can always see Bambi, I think. Need a bunny cam.
Guilty? I didn't mean for them to die. I'm
Don't
not a
squish
monster.
Bambi.
Of course I feel fucking guilty. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives?
Sorry, this is a really
I'm sorry.
dark moment in the story.
I believed in
but-
you once. I did. But it's over.
But Bambi's so cute.
Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
It doesn't have to end. This isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
You don't have to abandon them.
So be
You can
it.
be with them.
Incoming! Iconoclast, asshole.
I mean, we didn't have to, like, dismember him completely. Sheesh.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right.
Close casket it is then.
Especially wrong. You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship.
The module,
Do you
yeah.
have it?
Hold on, I was thinking you could join
I've
forces.
thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling
But never
Carlotta's
zero.
support was crossing a line.
Persuade 55. Centralize corporate resources you could use to spread the message.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that.
Oh?
Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
You are right about the bunny cam, Jay, that if we put up and set up a bunny cam, she'll just move away from the bunny cam. She'll never stay in one place. It'll never work.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Okay. We did a team. I don't know if it's like actually that good what we did, but it seems like the best of a bad situation. The way I understand it anyway. I hope so anyway. She's a free roaming Bambi, she is. That's the point of her free roaming. We can't set up a bunny cam really. I mean, we can set up a bunny cam in our castle upstairs. She is there quite often, but even there she has so much space. It'll be so hard to set up a bunny cam. The tutorial, we diverged massively. Hello. Hello.
Hey, thanks for coming.
No problem.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
Don't fret. The captain here is right honorable. Usually.
Don't say
Sorry.
usually like that.
Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
Bunny cam that tracks motion, although we are at a tech level to distinguish between bunnies and other movement. That's true. You'll end up getting Nate's feet. Mostly, instead of posing bunny.
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
Persuade. I'm not saying live outside, just helping out in windows. So I intimidate. Being stubborn.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Fair.
Captain, this might really work.
She made a
Truly?
compromise.
Compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
You'd appreciate the kind of tracking during the horror stream. That's true. Knowing when Nate will come in with a cup of coffee to scare the bejesus out of me. There is an audience for feet pics, that is true. I don't know if we want Nate feet pics, but listen, I won't judge you guys. I won't judge you.
His friend? His friend? Are you fucking kidding me, Captain? I've been standing with Graham for the better part of a decade, while this paperclip cowboy sat behind
Shit,
his walls.
I fucked up.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something. But you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondence between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think he's being truthful, Captain. I feel it in my gut. Kind of nauseous, but ticklish.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch, Zora. You're here for your people, not the past. Sandra, you're a leader. That means taking responsibility. I'm
Okay,
only
okay.
kind of working with Zora because she's the most...
Sorry. It'll take me
Rational?
a while to get over losing Graham.
She's a little bit more on the
know,
more rational side.
I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. You know, there was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Nice. Glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance. Now hug it out! I don't feel like 3 is a good dialogue to hug it out, but I really want to press hug it out.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar.
Woohoo!
Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Twitch,
Gotta be honest,
Steam
Captain.
achievement achieved.
Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
I'm happy to help. I am a good person. Chat, there's evidence. There is evidence on stream that I'm a good person. You are the witness. Bear witness to my goodness. All right, I think it's time to go. I think it's time to jump ship. Will the depravity... Oh, sorry, I was trying to read. I managed to get my Raspberry Pi to distinguish between birds of... Listen, I couldn't get my Raspberry Pi to fucking function with my camera. We start with small goals. Small goals first. Oh, that's stealing. We shouldn't do that. I only witnessed you shooting someone. Rabob? Get out of here. Get out of here.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Hi, Rue. Welcome in. How are you keeping? Thanks for giving channel points into Tofu's little horror special.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
She is the menace, though. Bambi is a menace. Hi, Tofu, it's good to see you. We'll see if it'll happen. We have to achieve it, but yeah, no, my community definitely wants the horror stream for sure to happen. And I have a special science segment for it planned. Might get a special guest in. Oh my goodness, I already have a lot of my companions done. Maybe we'll get Sam to come. Yeah, Sam Parvati. How are you liking Outer Worlds? It's really, really good. I see the Branca wave. I didn't realize you knew Branca. She's lovely. Outer Worlds is good. I'm definitely enjoying the little bit of banter there. Hi, Jam. Long time no see. Hello. Thank you so much for your prime. How are you keeping? How is Hot treating you these days?
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
I can hear you. Whoa. Oh, it's not just a ship inside an asteroid. His whole base is inside an asteroid. That's cool. Hello, kitty pie. How are you keeping, Jam? I hope you're keeping well. Still playing HOTS, or have you switched genres? Are you a variety streamer now? Thanks, Mary. Yeah. A lot of chest looking today, but I won't judge. I won't judge. Enjoy your dinner.
Securing my ongoing experiments and securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since. In fact, I've never had a visitor.
Whoa. Class. Oh my god, it's a pig! Oh my god, another pig.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're
good news, everyone.
And stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Lovely. What's so important about these chemicals that I have to steal? Are they toxic? Oh yeah, the game looks amazing. I swear, I feel like it's maybe I haven't played a brand new game in a long time, but it feels like a decent, recent enough game to me. I mean, it's not that old, right? 2019? 2019 was just last year.
To you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists.
I'm guessing Phineas is going to betray me or something. Like, why does he want to revive them? There's no way he's such a, you know, not perfectionist. What's the word? There's no way his goals are so ambitious and so positive, like so selfless.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
Alright, so what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
Subterfuge?
Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require.
It's a seat used in order to achieves one's goal. Okay.
To Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Dimethyl sulfoxide. Sulfoxide is a chemical solvent byproduct of paper making and naturally occurring organic compound. It's a colorless liquid that is polar aprotic solvent, meaning it dissolves both polar and non-polar compounds. The MSO has various applications, including industrial solvent, pharmaceutical use, and research. Cool. Sorry, I'm Googling some of these stuff as I go along. Hi, Drifter, welcome in. I am, yeah? I do teach first year dynamics. What you mean, he is only a philanthropist looking for his fellow man, no ulterior intentions. I feel like there's going to be a big revelation about his ulterior intentions. Ulterior intentions? I don't know if that's a proper... Oh no, you said ulterior intentions. Why am I questioning that phrase? Is that a bad phrase? Is that a correct phrase?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
He seems so reasonable.
Never know what being frozen did to your brain. There's always a chance you might turn violent.
He's in there because he thinks I'm going to hurt him?
To end up like Thompson.
It's Thompson.
Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know.
Hi, Source.
I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk.
Yes, ulterior comes from alternative. Yes, sorry. I knew that. I was just wondering. There's a figure of speech in my head that's not right at the moment. Don't you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia. Life outside work? No.
Life outside
Of course
work?
not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right.
Up to us to set things right.
Right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
I wonder if he made a grave mistake. Maybe these guys didn't get revived in the first place because of him, and he's trying to, like, what's the word? He's trying to... redeem himself? Yeah, redeem himself, exactly. Ulterior motives is more... yes, that's the word, I think.
Yes, that troublesome bounty on my head. I've been a fugitive ever since the board caught wind of my research.
Oh.
My work is my life. The board can put a price on my head, but they can't scare me into stopping my research.
It must be so fun to be obsessed with your research. You know, to love your research so much. It has to be interesting, you know? I know that sounds a bit sad, but there were moments where my research was interesting, sure, but there was moments it was tedious. It was work. It was just pure work.
Because we've lost our way, the board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you. People who haven't been corrupted by the board.
So he wants to start a riot?
Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense. You begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists.
Hey, Tom! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in.
Right now. 10 years.
We're playing a bit of Outer Worlds now.
Human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process.
What?
But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it?
I'm glad to hear that. Everyone on Hope is dependent. Don't try to be funny, Phineas. It doesn't work.
I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
I think we need a dose of caffeinoid. What do we think? Should we take some drugs? I mean, drink some coffee? Totally not two separate things. Right, guys? Right? Oh, we have a perk. I'm not a big fan of perks, but... Detection radius of enemies. Reduce the detection radius when you have no companions in your party. Oh! Maximum carrying capacity. No! Oh, wait. Yes! Increase maximum carrying capacity. We got more looty, looty, lee, looty. We got so much more looty, looty, t, t, t. We got so much more looty, t, t, t. Sorry. Drug time. Strong tofu. We got loot. We got loot. Sorry. Getting a bit too excited about loot. Let's look at our journal, actually, see what kind of side quests we have. Because I feel like I've forgotten what kind of side quests we have had. Hadn't had. Star-Crossed Troopers, drinking sapphire wine. Take Parvati to the Lost Hope and the Groundbreaker. Oh, okay. Let's go drinking.
Oh, I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
Let's go drinking. Shots, shots, shot, 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 shots, shot, shot.
Arrived at the Groundbreaker.
I'm gonna go drinking with Parvati.
Remember that you are not
Parvati? Parvati. Wait.
insured.
Isn't there famous Italian singer that I'm thinking of? Opera singer? Am I confused? I mean, I'm always confused, but am I confused more than usual? Let's go drinking in a bar. I don't know how this would work, but it looks like a good idea. Pavarotti, yes! Wait, is he the one that Vinace, Vinace? I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. Well, I have embarrassed myself already. Too late for that.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
Fucked.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert.
Hey! Just because
Oh, and don't worry on the
I come from
price. I
Russia.
got this. Let's just do it proper.
You're not much of a drinker. Better start slow with the beer. You're new to the whole loosening up things. How about wine? I think wine is better. If you really want to get drunk, whiskey is efficient. What do you give a person who's drinking for the first time? First drink. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. Actually, something weird is happening. I feel like I have something a little bit stuck in my throat. First drink for someone. Do we give them beer? Wine? Or whiskey? This isn't a poll for the answer or anything. It's just out of curiosity. What do you think you would give a person? I think wine. I would personally vote for wine. It's a good start. So I'm going to vote wine myself. So it's the poll. Buckfast. Oh no. Didn't think I'd see that. I'm just going to take a quick break. I'm a bit worried. There's something forming in the back of my throat. It feels like I'm getting a cold. It better not be. It better not be. But I'll grab myself a drink and be right back. Breast jam. For fuck's sakes, jam. Some things just don't change. Bit of streaming. Thanks a million for the follow. Goldschlager. Jesus, lads. What is going on with these? All right. I'll be back. First drink. Okay, I see. I get it now. I'll be right back in a few minutes. You guys make the poll. We'll say bye to Bambi. I'm gonna go feed her now. Bambi. Bye. Gonna get lettuce, coriander, and parsley, and some blueberries. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Alright, let me click the ads. Whoa! I hear voices. Reveal yourself, spirit. Hi, Kip! Welcome in, guys. I'm just having a cookie and a cup of tea. Hi, Moxie. Is Moxie an actual thing? Because I know Moxie is the thing that makes oxygen in surviving Mars. I did have a nice Easter. I just went upstairs, I fed Bunny. She's eating loads of food now. I do, I like women. I'm infatuated with women. Okay, I'll go with wine.
Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is.
Oh yeah, it is
Bottoms
just
up.
fruit.
Have an urgent or an embarrassing spill? Wipe it away with Sam's emergency stain disappearing gloop. Disclaimer. Gloop may dissolve skin or flooring on contact.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing? I don't know that Sam counts, Captain. Sweet though he is.
Simulating experimental protocol. Polite responses. Thank you kindly for your direction in this task, customer.
Oh, bless him. He does try. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
Please
That
take
reference
a moment
means
to
nothing
complete
to me.
this customer survey. Did you find Sam's cleaning today to be A, satisfactory, B, extremely satisfactory, or C, exceptional?
Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled. Oh yeah, that's probably a good way to start. So I'm gonna give love advice, chat. Are you ready for this? Welcome in for Zerp, welcome back. Sit back, hi Bloom, relax, and listen to Tofu's dating prowess advice.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot.
The poem implied you calming her with a touch. That's romance serial grade stuff.
It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you!
Sam!
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Oh my god, girl!
Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more awkward. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
It was only one glass of wine. I don't think we need to stop, do we? She did chug the bottle of wine though, or the glass. And she was the one who asked me out on our first date. Nice. Listen, I've also been the bold one. I can admit that I'm the bold one in the relationship when it comes to asking people out, so. Ladies, gents, whoever it is, trust your gut, go for it. Make sure it's consensual and safe. But ask away.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared. Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
I think she's really having a hardcore crush here. That's true. Different levels of alcohol. Tell her to shut it and buy a cat. What the hell, Bob? Fuck if I know. I'm just here for the booze.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me.
Oh.
What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
She's asexual?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
I don't think so. Not anymore. Yeah, maybe if I was a teenager or something like that. I was stupid. We all were. But, I don't think that was ever a concern of mine. I had way other concerns.
You've got a strong sense of self, Captain. I envy it. Sometimes it's like, I don't know who I am or what I'm for. Like I'm just a lone little gear spinning in the void. Nothing to grab onto, no machine to move. To be strong.
Parvati is a
like
bit of
you?
a poet.
Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
We all do. Oh yeah, I'm so like, I'm happy there's a dialogue option. We all do. Even the best human being has those bad thoughts. What makes us good is the actions we do. It's the same with bravery, right? You're not brave if you do not fear things. You're brave when you do things in spite of fear.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just, wow, so much to think about.
Hey, I say that to my, you do?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
I think you should talk to her, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend.
Of course.
It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Warning. Low battery! Unit is engaging reserve pack. While using the reserve pack, unit may periodically enter a rest cycle. If unit does not wake, consult manual 81-X-C5.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live.
Welcome
quiet
back,
together.
Mint.
Come on, let's go.
Not sold in Oblivion. That's okay. I mean, I have no particular combs? No, what's the word? I have no particular cams with it. What's the figure of speech? Help me with my English, please. Cams. What does that actually mean? I've heard that figure of speech, but I don't actually know what it means. We Google the word. What does comms? Is that how that comms, I think. An uneasy feeling of doubt, worry, or fear, especially about one's own conduct. Misgiving. Okay, no, I said the wrong figure of speech then. I used that word wrong. Never mind. And there's a silly tofu a goody two toe shoe. A goody two toe shoe. Oh, do we have a command for that clip actually? I think we do, don't we? Nos, I think you have a command for it. Lads, my sniffles. I've been sniffling. This is not good. Am I sick? I better not be sick. I haven't been sick this year. I can't. Come on. I haven't had a proper cold. Come on, don't do this. Touch wood. I'm not sick. I am not sick. I will take a preemptive Lemsip if I have to. Hello, chef.
I try and keep the place clean in case Chief Tennyson stops by.
Goody doo tofu. That clip is so weird. Tofu, the way you pronounce some things is really intriguing. I'm just telling you, this is what happens when you don't have friends and you read. I'm gonna check out this clip. A goody two tofu. I'm a goody toe. I'm a goody toe. Tofu. Goody two shoe?
What you just said is
Goody two tofu. I was trying to say, okay, now I've fucked it up in my head. A goody. Oh my god, no, I'm a bad influence on myself. No. A goody. No, what's the figure of speech? Oh no, not again. I'm not even drunk. What? Goody toe shoes? Goody two? Goody two. Goody two shoes. Goody two shoes. That doesn't sound right now that I've said it so many times. Goody two shoes. Yes. Goody two shoes.
Hail, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected value.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
I get really bad hangovers now. It doesn't matter if I was sober, I will still get a hangover if I drink enough. Like, yeah, come on. We're at that age now, ladies and gents. Glad to hear it. Although I think I hit that age like at 23, at 20, like somewhere past your early 20s, like 22, 23, whatever. It's just the biggest slope in terms of hangovers. Oof.
I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick.
Rose's hacks.
I was awake half the night thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not so bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
I can drink all day, and if I'm at my midnight, I'll be grand the next day. If I'm drinking like from 10 to 3, I'll be goots the next day. Yeah, dealing with the hangover, the best way is to sleep through it, I think, yeah. Enjoy dessert. So Junlei does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible.
Isn't she sweet? It's like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
She's a cutie patootie. A cutie patootie.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist,
Yeah.
Dr. Phineas Wells.
That's right.
Welcome back, Captain.
Do you have a joke
I
for
have
me?
received a transmission from
Oh.
Roseway from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
Okay.
What? Oh, is this on?
Oh,
it's
I
on right
remember
now.
Orson.
Oh, blast. Hello?
I sense bitch, by the way.
I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable.
That's me.
I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value.
He has the weapon for me.
Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Orson Shaw, Outer Worlds. Who's the voice actor for him? I feel like I know that. Piotr Michael. I don't know why I said it in a... Anytime I see Peter spelled that way, because it looks like the Eastern European way, I always have to pronounce it as Piotr. Okay, no, I don't know him in anything. Yeah, I don't think I recognize him in anything. Oh well. I'm in a mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
A neutron walks into a bar and asks, "How much for a Rizzo's rum and something?" Leering, the bartender replies, "For you, no charge." As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. How can I be of assistance?
You don't have to be so unenthusiastic.
See you soon, Captain.
07 Ada. Alright, let's check that quest. Meet Phineas's contact. Oh, it doesn't give me the okay, we need to go to Roseway Landing. Boom!
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
The voice actor for Jack in Mass Effect voices Ada. No! You're lying to me. No way. Are you serious?
I think I'll initiate an...
Just to switch things up a bit. Especially for a quest that's not too important.
Hey, boss. I've been thinking.
Yeah? Finish your sentence, Felix.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights.
Yep.
How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
You'd be surprised how some of the greatest people and the greatest leaders in the world were truly... did some really vile acts to get where they are. Or were just did vile acts. Or do vile acts. We won't take away the past away. Who was it? I think there's a few infamously known criminals who did great things. And they not condoned. Is it condoned? I think the word is condoned. Their actions by weighing out the bad and the good they did. In the sense of, if they do enough good, they'll be forgiven for all the bad that they do.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Hi, Slepicoid!
I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Oh, I was actually thinking of someone from the UK when I was kind of putting the example in my head. It was it Jeremy something? He was a very famous known comedian or something, or a TV celebrity. And it turned out after his death, it was revealed all the pedophilia that he did. I'm not going to finish that sentence there. After his death. Oh, I did finish the sentence. Sorry, I'm just not going to talk about it too much. But he said those lines exactly. Or not him, but his friends or something like that. It was a passive statement made from him stating the line that as long as... Because he did so much charity work. He funded so many hospitals. He funded so many things. And so as long as he did so much good, it would outweigh the bad that he did.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms.
Was this Saville? There was a documentary recently on Netflix. I watched it a couple of months ago. I didn't know who that guy was. I just watched the documentary all about it. Slimmer than nature. Diet toothpaste. Hey guys. I'm looking for the dentist. Anybody have a dentist around here? Hello? Dentist? Gentiste? I don't think he's... Oh, he's not a dentist. I keep calling him a dentist because his name is Orson. Because Orson in Desperate Housewives was a dentist. But he's actually not a dentist. I think he was like hawking away at circuits or something. I need to go find him. I don't know where he is though. Might take a while. Hello? I don't think it's here actually. That's the main room. Where is Orson Shaw? Oh?
Hey boss, could we get some Rizzos?
It's here? No, that door doesn't open. I'm happy to take some backseating suggestions where Orson is. Ah! Found him!
Ah, I remember you. You must have received my wireless. Thank the law. I went to great risk to send that. Aha. I knew that it'd entice you to return to our dangerously unprofitable township. I asked you here because I have a working prototype of the Altinature, Auntie Cleo's very first weapon. I'd like you to have it before it gets confiscated.
So you just create things for free? I don't understand why you're giving this to me.
The schematics you fetched for me lent themselves well to the creation of the beauty you now possess.
He's there! Thanks, Hax!
Unfortunately, Auntie Cleo R&D felt otherwise. The market's already saturated, they said. Weapons are everywhere. They aren't interested in mass-producing the Altinature, which makes this an illegal prototype weapon. Given your unlawful proclivities, I thought it'd be safest with you. So here we are. I'd rather see it in the hands of a free agent than destroyed.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Hey, you don't have to tell me twice. Thanks. Alright, what's this new weapon we got? Ooh. 409. 20 DPS. Well, I'm ever so slightly disappointed, chat. I don't know about you. Ever so slightly. Teeny weeny disappointed. Teeny weeny lemon squeezy disappointed. Wurst. It's not the worst unless it's burst first. I'm so sorry for butchering the pronunciation. I was just having a bit of fun. Okay, time to continue on the main quest. We are going to Byzantium. Dun, 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 dun.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
That was a weird request. Okay. Oh wait, where's my journal? Oh yes, Byzantium. Oh, Byzantium is on Terra too? Oh wow.
In orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
It kind of looks like Earth, doesn't it? Welcome to Earth.
Can we talk?
Yeah, sure.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right?
Oh, she wants to talk to her parents?
Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Yeah, you don't strike me as the type of person who talks to your parents.
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years later.
It's Earth 2.0 Mark II.
See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
I wonder what the gravity is like for everyone because, you know, I do like and appreciate that The Expanse kind of targeted that depending on where you kind of grew up, there was like different biology experience for everyone due to gravity.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see why you can't go. I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too.
Why do I want to see what? Why do I want to go see your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Okay, we'll go. We have work to do. Level with me, Ellie. What's this really about? Hi, Zilbor.
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
Gee, thanks.
I only wish I could pull it off as well.
Okay, we'll go. I'm off to meet the parents. Happy Earth Day.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one. You're the boss. Anything else?
Ooh, halloumi wraps. What kind of sauce do you put on the halloumi? I don't make halloumi wraps. The only thing I make with halloumi is halloumi burger. We're true riffraffs. What do you think about Zora and Sandra coming to terms?
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean. Sure, and fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure
Do you
they'll
like
have a good
fish
cry,
sticks?
look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
Wow, that sounds bomb, Jimmy.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Girl?
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is.
I love her outfit.
Anything else?
More than anything, I really love her outfit.
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Bribes are overpriced. Must have been interesting growing up there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy.
Mm.
I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
I have a hard time picturing anyone pushing you around.
Yeah, well, we all learn sometime, don't we?
Excuse me.
I finally got tired of spending my hard-won skills straightening
hope I'm not
noses
sick.
and firming up chins. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
What was the race that Troy was on Star Trek Next Generation? Something with B as well. Help, brain, loading, lagging.
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything.
Betazoid. That's the
Don't
one.
show your teeth when you smile. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
In this day and age, why is
That's what I've
Byzantium
been
like
saying.
that? It's interesting because like resources seem to be tough and yet they're so
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
so transfixed on looks.
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he
Busted.
calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
Do you know the thing that ruined Star Trek a little bit for me, a lot of the episodes, is realizing, I'm going to ruin it for so many of you now. Do you know Commander Troy? Troy's mom. Her voice. She's the computer in Voyager, in Next Generation. Which ones is it? And I cannot unhear it. Anytime I hear that voice, it's just I have her in my head the whole time. She was usually, yeah, the computer. I was like, oh my goodness. Someone pointed it out to me one time and ruined. I've met the Troy actress. Oh, that's so cool, Sorceress. That's my claim to fame. That's a good one. The voice, yeah, the voice of the computer.
Fair enough. But you should know he's not the only game in town.
Are you offering, Ellie?
The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it.
Interesting.
I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Might as well aim high.
Exactly. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, so I probably don't need to tell you this, but look out for yourself. No one else out here will.
Thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about... No.
You serious? I thought we were getting along just fine.
Oh, sorry. On second thought, just stick around. Sorry, I miss... Sakes. I don't know how I feel about Ellie. I feel like she's a bland character so far, but maybe Parvati just kind of stole the show a little bit. So it's hard to compare. What do you think? Bijou's review. Bijou's? Bijou? Welcome to the capital! Oh. That's convenient, seeing her straight away.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
I love your glasses.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Let's get this over with. You have information for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's my codename for... you know, our mutual friend.
Phineas the Phoenix. Very subtle.
Yeah. You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
I think this person might be new to espionage. What do you think, chat? How exactly did you get involved in all of this?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Okay.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Oh?
Exactly.
Ooh.
I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not really.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of
damn,
course.
Bog! Damn!
Sounds like my old job. I had all these bang-up ideas, you know? Like making everybody haul their own damn boxes. Never did catch on, though.
That's what I mean. Everyone needs a suggestion box so they can voice their thoughts. So what if nothing changes? Sure.
It's just the illusion.
That's why they install
that
shredders in those boxes after
people
all.
People's
But one day
concerns
the
are
shredder
listened to.
broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Is this like a euphemism for something? Oh, poor Daniel. No, that's how things go around Taliesin, in case you didn't. If you ask me, the suggestion was pretty useless to begin with. I kind of agree with that. Thorlar, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Octopals incoming. Okay, we don't have our raid alert in operation right now, but what we do have is budget tofu voice. We ride now! Ride to ruin! And the world's ending! Death! Death! Hi, hi! I hope your stream went well. Do tell us, how did it go? Welcome in, Raiders. If you guys don't know me, myself and Thorlar were announced in the same ambassador video that we both became ambassadors at the same time. I am Tiny Toxic Tofu. I stream science and technology. I'm sorry, I'm not that excited about science and technology. I'm excited about the fact that Thorlar was streaming Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster. Did you already download it? Hi, Taco. Welcome in. Another food person. Excellent. Sorry, back to the introduction really quickly. I am a physics lecturer and a physics streamer, so I stream educational physics topics. Today is Earth Day, and we talked about the history of the development of the theories of how old Earth is. Earth is 4.5 billion years ago, and it took a long time to determine that. So welcome in. Stream went well. Played some Crime Scene Cleaner, and then instantly Oblivion once it came live. Oh, you only played 1 hour. Can you not play it any more than that? I love Crime Scene Cleaner, by the way. I played that as well. I got it as a gift. It is such a good game. Thank you all for the follows. Welcome in, welcome in. If you like games, sciencey topics, nerdology, talking about, you know, science, you guys are more than welcome here. I know, because I'm old enough to witness the creation of Earth. I can play more, but I have to eat. Fair enough, fair enough. I wish you the best of luck with Oblivion. We watched the release trailer as it came out. Pretty exciting stuff. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it, guys. To my community, if you guys don't follow Thorlar and Taco, I already follow Taco. Make sure to make sure to follow them both. Thorlar does a lot of charity streams. Very, very big focus. Very inspirational, actually. Really look up to it. Thanks for the accidental shadow. No worries. You just followed when I was looking at the names and accidentally slipped Taco. So I was like, you know what? That's fine. The follower alert makes me want to say, do you need a box or shall I describe the battlefield for you? No matter how many times you guys follow, it still only counts as 1. According to Gimli, anyway. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. You're more than welcome here. So if you guys like to talk about physics, science, it's not... I don't mean to scare anyone off. I do introduction level physics. The physics that I do is like literally, if you're interested in a little bit of physics, you're more than welcome to hang out. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I haven't figured out a topic yet.
That still only counts as 1.
I kind of want to look into...
That still only counts as
Great
1.
usernames there. I kind of want to look into the physics of Outer Worlds. We are playing Outer Worlds at the moment, so this is a Bethesda-esque game. It's the creators of Fallout New Vegas. They went off to make this game, so if you guys are interested in it, you're more than welcome to hang out. That's the best quote to drop if you ever fall victim to follow botting. Lies, I was there and I didn't see you there. Thorlar, if you need to go eat, by the way, Raid and Dash, I completely understand. Thank you so much for sending your community over. To anyone new here, our community, our followers, our subscribers, our supporters are called Lab Rats. So if you stick around, you might have some experiments performed on you. But when you followed, you signed a contract, an involuntary contract for any and all experiments to be performed on you. So thanks. We appreciate your donations to science.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started
That
using
still only
the
counts as
platform
one.
to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
I'm fine with that, Kick W. There's got to be a way to catch the ministers someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Oh? Can't you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
Inebriation.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Inebriation. Drunkenness, intoxication. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I've heard, like, to be inebriated before. 70 minutes left until Oblivion finishes to download. Nice.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Looks like we've got work to do. We gotta work this out. What am I singing? Was that High School Musical by any chance? I'm pretty sure that was High School Musical I was singing. Was that High School Musical? Yes, it was. Is the morning for you, Taco? How early is it? Because I know that there's a huge time difference from one coast to the other. I actually spend a lot of money upgrading my guns. Tofu pretending she... No. So I know what inebriated means. I think I've... Okay. I totally know... No. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. With new people here, I'm gonna behave. Why would you know High School Musical? My friends... Well, friends is a stretch. But my classmates watched, when I was in primary school, High School Musical. I was in primary school when High School Musical came out. That's how young I am. The massive time difference from one side of... Huh? Is it Norway? That song is from High School Musical 2. Remember.
Nicely done.
Oh my god, I'm stealing. Oh, okay.
Got it. Inside voices.
Hi, Delise. Welcome in. Speak to the minister's guards. Minister's guards. Okay, how do I get to the minister's guards? That's sealed? Maybe we go into the elevator, actually. Maybe that was a way to get up. Great elevator music, though. High School Musical is almost 20 years old. Yasmin, you did not need to say that. You could have not said that.
Something exciting happen around here for once.
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to
class.
bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Why, thank you. Yes, I'm listening. I'm listening. Oh, why it wasn't working. Okay.
Tell you what. You're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it.
Why, thank you.
Listen, you got a real special quality, raw
Yes.
energy.
Yes, I know.
You in pictures, kid.
Tell me what you're offering. Show me what you've got.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
I'm gonna get scammed.
Captain, you're gonna be in pictures.
This is how you get scammed,
Already
chat.
got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game.
Nice. You should play.
say?
Taco, have you played like Bethesda games? I'm in.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures
Odeon?
and take the elevator.
Like the cinema?
You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Yeah, boy. We're going to go to an audition in a little while.
Prosperity Plaza.
Whoa.
More like Consumption Junction. Get it?
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearing?
Very Bioshock Infinite. I know it's not in the clouds, but I'm getting Bioshock Infinite vibes from this. Cool. Mainly only Fallout 4. Okay, so this is basically Fallout in space. It's really good. It's really fun. If you like that kind of game, or Oblivion just got released, as I'm sure you know from Thorla's stream, maybe you'd be more interested in that. Vulcan! And not our kind of Vulcans, chat. Not the live long and prosper type. Whoa! Excuse you. Fancy bar.
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back.
Sorry, I don't know freedom units. What's 5 feet? I have a foot. I have 2 feet. I'm glad we seem to have talked Tofu out of playing Starfield at least. Yeah, I don't own it. I don't have that much. Yeah. I'm not playing. I don't think I'm playing. I think The Last of Us Part 2 might be the only game
Still only counts as one.
in the foreseeable future I see myself buying. But I'm gonna go through my purchased or owned games for now. I still need to play the Dishonored games. I'm not gonna play the Dishonored games. Stealth? Tofu do stealth? I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
What's so important about guarding Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony.
Yeah, I haven't subscribed to
That
Game
means
Pass.
I
I
got a
should
key
probably.
to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Congratulations.
Yep, I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks.
Voice acting is pretty good. How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
I know, Parvati, that's the whole point.
Because today's
You
my
probably
big
should stay
day.
quiet.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
Good job.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Oh, let me buy some Spectrum vodka then.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
What kind of tomato substitute do you have that is blue? Listen.
Then you'll want to speak with our auto-mechanical inebriation
Oh.
assistant, located just over there.
Where is he? Where's your inebriated? I need vodka! Give me my vodka. Where are you? That's the food server. Is that the same thing? Does he mean a vending machine? That's a brew. Where is my vodka? Tim? Oh.
Please allow me
There you
to
go.
improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Pre-approved banter.
Request confirmed. Banter protocol activated. Welcome, attractive patron, to Billingsley's House of Inebriation. Did you know that despite being an extremely valuable, one-of-a-kind creation, I have been programmed to simulate self-loathing and contempt for myself?
What? Wait, what? Okay, Glacier Water, Spectrum Vodka Red. Did he say something specific? I'll just buy one. Okay. I bought a bit of vodka. Let's go back to talking to this guy.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
Blueberries, they're both fruits, right? I don't know if they come out blue though, right?
Here's to me.
I guess.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
The voice acting is very good.
Listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tiles.
No, don't slow down. Keep going.
Who am I kidding?
Keep going.
I could have another.
Yeah. I do have Spectrum vodka. I bought more.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
Of course, the Irish lady wants alcohol from. Yeah, where are the potatoes? Are you a uni lecturer or an event lecturer? I don't know what an event lecturer is. I work at a university. I'm a researcher. I'll have a drink. Which vodka do I buy? I guess red? Try again.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before? It's not every day you get your dream job,
You've
right?
lost Spectrum vodka red.
Wow, you've got like this crazy
Bartender
energy.
tofu.
Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2.
Give him another one.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow. if I
Keep
don't
going.
stop.
Party all day. Party all day. Party all day. Party
You know,
all
that's
day.
A very good point. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
The only reason I'm laughing, I'm not making fun of the person or anything like that. It's just, it's actually really good voice acting of him, you know, being sick and stuff. Is that now bad advice, Professor? Yeah, don't do this at home. Nice. We stole everything from him. Let's go, team! I've stolen everything. No one's gonna catch me. Dead or alive. Not sure why. Relic, thanks for the follow.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Oh?
After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
This is giving Big Brother vibes, you know?
That still only counts as one.
Our chocolate shortage has been, our rations have increased from 20 grams to 15 grams. Hi.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum
What's the
brought to you
solicitor
by
in this
Universal
case?
Defense Logistics. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that there's a thing called event lecturer. No, I teach in a university. Was the minister expecting a delivery?
Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Am I now? Maybe I should dress in the uniform I stole. Let's try that. Worker outfit. Where is the uniform I stole? You turn up to a place to solicit for business. Is it for business? Oh, where my clothes are.
Incoming!
Probably shouldn't have done that. Let's load back the game. Bad tofu. How do I get past the guards? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay.
You must be joking.
Oblivion crashed on me when
family like,
Captain
Felix?
Picard gifted me
You never
jewelry.
know?
I never knew him. I was a stowaway. That's what they call orphans who grow up in the back bays.
Can't believe it's
Oh,
crashed
gosh.
already.
I'm sorry. That must have been lonesome.
Come on, Parvati,
I
who are you
don't-
talking to? Imagine me pining after my family.
I don't think I
suppose I
can
was
do
a
stealth.
Touch lonesome. But hey, look at me now. I made it. I got a ship and everything.
And I'm not being like, oh, I'm so bad at stealth. I just mean, well, that's true. But also what I mean by that is that there was a good few guards kind of looking from all directions. I don't think I could do stealth, you know.
Here's one dwarf she won't ensnare so easily. I have the eyes of a hawk and the ears of a fox. Oh.
Great work.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Thanks, Hacks. Hi, Bunny Hero. Welcome in. How are you keeping? It's blasting time. No. We're not going to stealth. We're not going to blast. We're going to talk. We're going to talk our way out of life, lads. We need to put our good looks and charm to use, you know? I've maxed out my persuade. Well, I haven't maxed it out yet.
Miss Tennyson? Nah, she never
But-
looked my way. I knew of her, though. Who didn't? She was just about the busiest woman on the Groundbreaker.
What did
Talk,
folks say
then
about
blast.
Tough.
There's nothing to see here.
Move along. Move along, move
Yeah.
along, like I know
Let's see
you
it.
do. Move along. When that song got released, actually, did you know that this is kind of a really well-known fact, but people thought he was singing mow the lawn. So everyone kept singing mow the lawn, like I know you do, mow the lawn.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right, go on through.
Well, if you kill everyone on the map, then you won't be seen stealthing into the building. Fair? Do I go upstairs? I think I go upstairs. Misheard lyrics are
Game
amusing.
last night. I still can't believe Armstrong ran the field from the Tuesday zone.
Yeah. Armstrong's really something. Nearly took a fella's head clean off with a tossball stick.
Oh?
Yeah, well, he's a hacker. That's what they do. Rangers don't show a shred of mercy in a Darlings game. Bates got tossed out of the game for excessive sportsmanlike conduct in the third half. Serves him right.
Yeah. Felix, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what a Tuesday zone is. I don't know my tenders from my forwards. Thing is, I just don't understand tossball.
Me neither, girl. It's
Hey,
fine.
That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I'll teach you all there is to know.
Great. That's just swell. Can't wait.
How did you get in here?
Hello.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
You were very wise. Hi,
Oh my
Counterpoint.
lord.
Welcome in.
Captain, that's the minister, Mr.
Parvati.
Clark. Oh wow.
Keep your cool. We gotta be
I don't
cool.
know if I trust this so-called minister fella, if that is his real name.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing anymore.
Cut the crap. I'm here for dimethyl sulfate. What are you talking about?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Call me a moron again, and I will end you.
Terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident?
Finally! High time we got the recognition we deserve.
And so affable. Why, you're nothing like the crazed hooligans the board loves to caricature. But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Stealth. I'm here for dimethyl. I'm the one asking questions. Wait, you think I'm a dissident?
My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term.
Oh.
Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here.
Okay. I'm looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Don't play dumb. You ordered a batch of chemicals. I need them.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
No.
Will that be all, then?
I have records proving you've been hoarding dimethyl sulfoxide. They're not drugs, they're chemicals, and you haven't been ordered them. Who has?
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Back up and tell me what you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years.
Oh?
I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please. This is important.
What the hell, Parvati?
Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
You expect me to believe this?
Seeing this place, is it really a stretch? I've been confined to this house for years, and even I can tell you, things aren't right in Halcyon. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
If by look for details he means knock things about and take what we like, count me in.
That's certainly one way of doing things. Far be it from me to dictate your methods.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly
A reckoning.
due. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Just tell me how to get there. The HHC headquarters?
Halcyon Holdings Corporation, the collective of companies that run the colony together.
Okay.
Allegedly in partnership with the Earth Directorate and appointed Minister of Earth.
Let's focus. How do I... at any rate, I'm glad we have someone else on our side. Seriously? I wouldn't trust you. Okay. Let's not throw away our very few friendships that we have.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Obviously. Once I get to the Acropolis District, what then?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what
How
Rockwell's
did he
done with the
keep
place.
Minister Clark here? I don't understand how he
gilded
kept him
minibar,
locked
perhaps?
up.
A personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
I know a few people in higher power in that position. Too much money, too little sense.
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Do I want to know? Ew.
I merely hid it in a book.
Oh,
No
okay.
one reads anything longer than a few pages around here. There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance.
Okay.
Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Yes, sir. What's on the cartridge? Why you trust me to help you?
Why, indeed. I know so little about you, much less your motivations.
But
I'm afraid I don't have many options, confined as I am.
Fair enough.
Besides, I've nothing to lose. If you're looking into Rockwell, I can only hope you're also looking out for Halcyon.
What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth
Yeah, we were
Directorate
talking
sees it, they'll
about
have to
Expanse
send help.
earlier because we were talking about the Telltale
They
games.
wouldn't
I'm
get
in
here
season
for-
3 or 4 at the
I
moment.
don't even know.
I was wondering,
Should
should I
we do
play the
something our
Telltale
own
game
selves?
first or finish the
It's worth a
TV
try,
show?
but the Earth Directorate still needs that message.
The
We
physics
must
is really
hope
good
for
in the
their
Expanse.
intervention.
That's idiotic.
In the name of the architect, what hope is there if this is our best chance? It's all I can do. Please,
Fair
won't
enough.
you
Okay.
at least
Idiotic was a bit mean anyway in the first place. You can count on me.
Good. Halcyon is in dire need of someone like you.
Sir, yes, sir. Okay, so Minister Clark knows nothing about the dimethyl sulfoxide and explains that Chairman Rockwell has actually been keeping him under house arrest. Clark is certain Rockwell is behind the purchase of the chemicals, the maintenance tunnels beneath the Byzantium Connect. Okay, so that's how we do that. Attend the audition. I should get to the audition actually, that would be fun. A door.
So here's the thing about Tossball. Tossball is played from the heart.
Okay, I'm with you so far.
Season 3 is some of the best sci-fi I've ever seen, hands down, yeah. I stopped watching it because it actually got boring. Was it season 4? I want to be careful about saying anything in case there's spoilers for people in the chat, so I'll kind of shut up for now. But there was a bit of a moment where it got a little bit boring and I stopped. I need to get back into it. Hi, Diaz, welcome in. How are you keeping?
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore.
Ah, that horror stream looks like it's gonna be happening. You guys have donated so much to it. 666,666 points was very little. Was way too little. I should have set it to 1 million. It's supposed to be a challenge. That was not a challenge. I found it a bit repetitive too. The Expanse?
We gonna do
Yeah,
this?
okay.
Hold on. Gotta fix my hair.
You could just
Go on,
leave
fix
me
your
back
hair,
at the
so.
ship. I'm sure there's something ought to be fixing now.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but here's
After a
the real
few
deal.
seasons, kind of
Just
drifted
go
away.
in
Fair
there
enough,
and do
yeah.
what feels natural.
Got it.
No, don't question yourself. Just feel the scene.
Thank you,
and go
Jay.
with it. I got a feeling.
I was on Nerdvino's channel a couple of days ago talking about physics and my background and all that good stuff. I'm sure the VOD archive is still up there if you guys want to check it out.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Is it a sex thing? Am I auditioning for I got scammed for a sex thing, didn't I, chat? Oh no. Oh no.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable. They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajax, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris.
Oh, of course,
fell like
Nerduino.
rain
Please
around
share
us.
it. I'll send it to my community as well.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher.
Wow. You got a real limited edition? With 10% more ammo for 12% more carnage?
Quit upstaging! I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Exclude wordless fury.
Yes, even you are powerless this time, Steel. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the
All
gamma
good,
particulate
Nerduino.
field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized
What science if
plasma.
there isn't banter between all our fields? Engineering. Most of those words are made up. You technobabble. I'm a real scientist. You are not going to out technobabble me.
That still only counts as one.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
Quiet. You're supposed to be an extra.
Thanks, Nana
I hope
Axa,
you
for the
paid your
follows. Welcome
burial
in,
fees
welcome in.
and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end
Thanks,
for
Friday.
you.
That still only counts as one.
You're not even taking this seriously.
Yes, I am.
I refuse to work like this. I've done Aetherwave spots for Wentworth, I'll have you know.
Okay.
To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut. That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
Did I do a bad job?
There's my... Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
Okay. You don't sound impressed.
Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know?
Aww.
Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
But I'm a star! I don't think they want me to be in their movie. Ah, that's really cool, Axa. Hopefully. It'd be cool if it did. When you get leather pressed against your face. Unfortunately, I would have liked...